And good morning. Welcome to Today at the Races presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stanton Salter along with our odds maker Keith Fusel. A big show to get to at Stronach 5-day. We have a carryover in the Rainbow Pick 6. We have 5 $100,000 stake races tomorrow. We'll get to all that, but let's recap yesterday, the day after Christmas. We had a big crowd, some nice races. Trevor McCarthy, he got some Christmas money. He won 3 in a row. He had the natural hat trick. He's now your leading rider over Sheldon Russell and Alex Centron right behind those two. But, yeah, McCarthy won 3 in a row. He won the 2-year-old feature for trainer Jamie Ness, first off the claim for Ness with Candy Graham for Mongo.
As usual, Ness gets me. I didn't have that horse, Candy
I
Graham for Mongo.
I didn't use the horse either.
No, that was first off the claim, wasn't it?
Yes, it
I
was.
believe. Yeah, got the job done out of kind of a key race. But, yeah, and Trevor riding well, as is Sheldon and Centron.
Yep.
Talked about Weston of late has been improving and riding well. So, yeah, good jockey race right down to the wire it looks like it's going to be.
And how about Edwin Merriman? He knows how to get a little Christmas money. Shipped down here with a first-time starter from Fair Hill. Bourbon Courage, one of your leading freshman sires in the Mid-Atlantic area. There's a Bourbon Courage first-time starter in today that I like. But, yeah, how about Two Shots, a big $31 horse in the finale yesterday. Gives us keeps the Rainbow Pick 6 going for us.
Great name, Two Shots.
Two Shots.
Oh, yeah, got to love it for Bourbon Courage. And, you know, there's a trainer who kind of flies under the radar, does really good work. Doesn't run a lot of horses, but, man, good horseman. Does very good work.
Made a bunch of money with that mare Jazzy Idea.
Well, and that's the mother, right, of this horse today, right? The Bourbon Courage, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well,
we'll check it out.
We'll get to all that. Bourbon Courage, Red Hot. He sires the long shot winner, Two Shots in the finale yesterday. So that was all yesterday. Let's get to it today. The Stronach 5 is going to start Laurel Park, race 8. And then you have 3 races from Gulfstream and then 1 race from Golden Gate Fields. Guaranteed $100,000 pool for this popular national wager. The Stronach 5 paid over $33,000 last Friday. There's the lineup. Starts 3:52 Eastern Time. Laurel Park, race 8. Leg B, Gulfstream Park, race 8. Leg C, Gulfstream, race 9. Then Leg D, we go out to California, Golden Gate Fields, race 3. Then Leg E is Gulfstream Park, race 10. So there's the lineup of races. I have a ticket for it. I'll show you my ticket once we get to race 8. You can study it online as well, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section, and I'll update it as well once if there's any late scratches from Gulfstream or Golden Gate. I'll revise that ticket later on this afternoon. So it paid over $33,000 last Friday. That's going to attract some new players going after that Stronach 5 today, probably.
Absolutely. I mean, just gives you a really
great
good
value.
chance
Hard
for a
to hit
huge
because
score.
it's a dollar wager.
Yeah.
It makes it a little harder, but that's why you get the bigger payout, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're kind of that smaller, better, get a couple guys together and try to attack it. Maybe put $15-20 each and get yourself a $100 ticket because that gives you starting a realistic base, when you've got to attack a wager like that. But, man, it can pay huge dividends.
All right, so let's show you the carryover. We have the Stronach 5 that starts race 8. There's the carryover in the Rainbow Pick 6, $4,675. That'll start race 4 on the Big 9 race program. So lots of action this afternoon. We have some nice races, nice maiden special weight in the opener to kick off that popular early Pick 5. Big action tomorrow, another Super Stakes Saturday here at Laurel Park. It's our Christmas Tide Stakes Day, 5 $100,000 stakes. The Dave's Friends with some sprinters, the Willa on the move for the filly mares, the Native Dancer as always mining in there, and then you have the 2-year-old stakes to half with at the half. That's the boys stake I think with Romanoff. Then the Jen Talking has some nice 2-year-old fillies in there. So looking forward to the big stakes action tomorrow.
We talked about it yesterday. Highly competitive races, some real quality fields, deep fields. Peter Miller has got a couple lined up.
He's got a heavy favorite.
Yeah, to come in. 3-5 India. Yeah, always minding stretching back out. I didn't think 6 furlongs was really his game. Let's see what he does stretching back out. I think he's going to be a forward factor.
Yeah, probably just needed a race off the layoff. So there's the lineup. There's the stakes lineup, and there's the other lineup. Stakes buffet, hot chocolate bar, hot cider, cocktails. First race post time tomorrow is 12:25. You can book your buffet reservation. There's the phone number. Just go to laurelpark.com or just come on out here, check in with somebody in the garden, terrace, tips, or tycoons. They'll take care of you.
Find a spot.
And make you a nice reservation for tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. Let's get right to it today. Let's show you a picture of the main track. Perfect. Fair playing, fast track. There it is. Beautiful weather today. They're doing some work on the track. They work on the track around the clock, so 24/7. We're up in the 50s today. A little cloudy in the 50s, so not too cold at all. Let's get right to it here for Race 1. Race 1's one of our features of the day. Nice maiden special weight to kick off the popular early pick 5. It's a mandatory payout on the early pick 5, and as always, we feature that industry low 12% takeout in all the pick 5s here at Laurel Park. Let's check out my ticket, a very affordable $32 ticket. You have a favorite here. The Grand Motion's going to be a monster favorite, I think, here in the opener with Tonal Verse. You have a video spotlight and a stat on Tonal Verse. That'll be your favorite in the opener. But I also like the 4 Kate Carmack a little bit with Forrest Boyce aboard at 6-1. Recent sharp work up there at Fair Hill. So I go 4-5 in the opener. Race 2 is a maiden 10 going a mile for 2-year-old fillies. Hit the all button there if you can. I go 4 deep, 2-6, 7-9. Nice starter allowance for 2-year-old fillies in race 3. I have the 3 Magical Luna on top, but the 1 Make It a Double, a big sharp winner last now for Jerry Robb. The barn's on fire, so I go 1-3 in the third. Maiden 40 for 2-year-olds. Races 4 and 5, same condition. Nice big fields at the race split. All right, maiden 40 for 2-year-olds going 6 furlongs. Race 4, I go 4 deep, 2, 3, 5, 6. Race 5 has a monster favorite in there. Just I normally don't single on maidens. That's one of my cardinal rules. Don't single on maidens, but I'm going to break the rule today. This horse 4-5. He's gonna be 4, 3-5. We have a stat in a video. You have Dale Capuano trains that horse. Blinkers go on. Jorge Riaz will ride. Just waving a smile. Just missed by a nose in debut. Ran a big number. He's going to be a monster favorite in race 5, isn't he?
Sure. Oh, absolutely. Ran very well. Bet down, took a lot of play and ran big just to get nipped there right at the end by Dedicated. Blinker's going to go on. Maybe had a little touch of hang in him last time. But, let's get things started here, Stan, with the opener.
Here we go. Maiden special weight in race 1 for 2-year-old fillies going a flat mile. Motion's going to be the heavy favorite here with the 5 Tonal Verse I have on top. Let's start right there. We have a video spotlight of this filly by Tonal. An up-and-coming Tappet sire, stands for $15,000. They paid $150,000 for this filly at the OBS back in April of this year. This horse, the 7 this day, Tonal Verse.
Yeah, really, no speed what to speak of whatsoever. Caught a muddy sealed surface, not an easy thing to handle first time out. The mile distance, as we know, is very tough to get first time out, 7/8 of a mile. But I tell you, this horse is able to sustain, starts picking it up around the 3/8 pole, gets to the outside and closes steadily. Wonder City had a perfect trip just kind of measuring the speed there and was able to win clear. But Tonal Verse should be able to move up, you would think, a little bit off of this effort. But all in all, an inspiring debut, you would say, right? Get you excited.
Yeah, very
you got a filly
encouraging.
here that's going to kind of be able to handle a route of ground, and nothing better than a filly that can get a route of ground, Stan. That's where you make your money in these races. So Tonal Verse right back at you. A little stat here for Motion the last 3 years on the dirt. He's 3 for 11 and 7 for 11 in the money with the 2-year-old's second route ROI. That's a good one of 361. Not going to get a whole lot of price, but Tonal Verse should be charging at them late. I go towards the inside with Mary Song. 2 sprints up at Parks. Tried 7/8 first time. A little freshening since that last race, October the 19th, but out of a double key race. I think this horse is going to bring some speed to the table. Mary Song. Let's go ahead and send. I like both horses that Danny Velasquez brings down here this afternoon.
I didn't use the 2 at all. You're going to get a big price. I hope you get bigger than 8-1 on the shipper from Parks, right? Bassano going against Motion McCarthy. You're going to get a nice price there on the 2, Mary Song. I did not use. How about the 4? You didn't use the 4. Kate Carmack has a foundation underneath her. She's by Mine Shaft. She ran okay at 35-1 last out. Comes out of the same race as Tonalverse. She was a good third that day with first-time Lasix. Now she gets a fast track today with Forest Boy. So good closing rider. A recent bullet work up at Fair Hill for Kate Carmack. So I think she's live at a decent 6-1 price.
And I think this 3 horse also coming in, get on my good side for service, is going to want to stretch out. Flatter.
Yeah.
How about the second dam? Remember Urbane? Was she probably one of the best Maryland-bred fillies? Mares of all time. Grade 1 winner. So, this one I think is going to, just off of that even try, we'll enjoy the stretch out this afternoon. Let's head to the second.
Yeah, nice maiden special weight things in race 1 to kick it off. You like the early pick 4. That starts in race 2 here. Let's check out your ticket and see how you play it.
Race 2 is just a complete maze for me. Got a little help to soften the blow on the cost of the ticket. We're gonna scratch.
I'm sorry. Okay, I meant to do the super high. We'll do the pick 4, then we'll do the super high 5.
Scratch the 1 and scratch the 9 out of race 2, but we're going to take everybody else. So third race, we're going to stretch it down 3, 4, and 6, 5 and 7 in the 4th. As you did, Stan, I'm going to single the 6 in the 5th. Just wave and smile. $21 for the early pick 4.
All right, starts in race 2. We also kick off the rolling super high 5. Okay. My apologies there, guys, but we have a nice carryover there, and that's super high 5 with that low 15% takeout, and there's the carryover, a little over 1,300. Starts in race 2. We have it every race with 7 or more horses. Now, race 2, we had 9 entered in there, 2 scratches, so a very playable 7-horse field in race 2 for this rolling super high 5. Yeah, maiden 10 for 2-year-old fillies going a mile, scratched a 1, and also scratched a 9. Now, the 9 was my top pick. Congress Hall at 9-2 was my top pick. The 9's out. The 1 was 8-1. She had a shot. So I end up on the 2, Queen of Cause, for Cal Lynch. The barn's rolling, and then Cal Lynch and the X-Man, they're rolling together 30%, a nice positive ROI. So we'll see if this filly by Creative Cause can. She's going to have to run a little bit better today, stretching out to a mile, but she is dropping from the maiden 16, drops to the maiden 10 today. So you have her on top.
I do. That is some quicker races, some a little bit better fillies that she faced in those first 2 tries. Has 1 sibling to race. It's a 4-time route winner. That's good enough for me. Queen of Cause for Lynch and the X-Man, right? Betty's Got Rhythm, I think, is a horse making a logical move. Maybe it's a lateral move, 20,000 from Penn down to 10 here,
right.
But showing it looks like it wants a little bit of extra ground. I just find the second race a maze. This is a really, really tough race, and Cal Lynch, hedge with the percentages with his 2-year-olds. I'll take that.
All right, so you hit the all button in race 2. I go 4 deep with the 2, 6, 7, 9. Go deep there in race 2. Let's turn the page here. Race 3, we had one of these for the boys yesterday. The Candy Graham from Mongo won it. This the filly version here in race 3. A 40,000 starter allowance for 2-year-old fillies going 6 furlongs. Let's start with the 1, who's your 2-1 morning line favored. Make it a double for the Red Hot Jerry Robin, the X-Man, Xavier Perez. Let's show you the big, strong win last out, breaking from the 1 hole, going 10 furlongs. In front now, taking pressure from the outside.
Yeah.
She gallops this day.
Yeah, shot through right along the inside, rocking and rolling, went out there awfully quick, blistered an open quarter of 22-2, and make it a double. Was coming off, 2 trouble tries. The debut in the Maryland Million had some trouble, then broke a little slow. Second time out, put it together on this muddy racetrack. Dropped down to the inside with a quick bid to widen. That number 74 buyer figure is going to attract a lot of attention. She may not be the favorite. I think it's going to be the 1, 3, or 6. Take your pick. I don't know if anybody's going to be a strong favorite. I go to the outside with Ilchester Cheetah against the grain of the racetrack November the 16th. Called very wide. Was up close into some pretty good fractions. Real gritty effort 2 races back. And a 3-time winner. I like that. And Magical Luna, she's shown that speed. She's gotten it done on the front end, but I think she has a rating here. Magical Luna has some turf tries going around her ground. So interesting little race. The break is going to be key because you got several horses in here that want to be up close to the pace. They really can't give a whole lot out of the gate. Leave you with a smile. The 4-horse has to run a little bit quicker, but has shown the ability to rate and close.
All right, so I go with the 3 on top. Magical Luna looking for 3 in a row for your leading trainer, Claudio Gonzalez, the barn. Would they win 1 or 2 again yesterday? It's just like, that's their standard operating procedure, one or two a day at least. All right, let's turn the page here. Race 4 to kick off the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. Nice carryover in race 4, $4,675 in today's Rainbow Pick 6. Starting in race 4, Tim Tulloch has a ticket for it. Let's check it out real quick, see how he plays it. All right, $64, 80-cent ticket. He's 3 deep in races 4 through 7. Race 8, that's that's our feature of the day, a second level allowance condition going a mile. He has the 1 Tappin' Cat in there, and he also likes the 8 Jaffazo in race 8. Then he goes 2, 3 in the finale. So you can study his ticket some more, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section, let's take a look at race 4. Races 4 and 5, the same condition. Maiden claiming $40,000 for 2-year-olds, going 6 furlongs. We also kick off the middle pick 4 here in race 4. Nice big 8-horse field, no scratches. I have the 2 on top here, Determined Chance, my top pick. You picked this gelding in your top 3. I like the old 2-punch mares. This gelding's out of a 2-punch mare, despite the odds, and a couple useful races, I think, going 4.5. Last April right here at Laurel, maiden special weight, ran a 4th behind Rookie Salsa, quad 8s in there, and then ran a decent 3rd going 4.5 at Charlestown, coming off the layoff early December. Now gets blinkers on, gets Toledo. I'll take a shot here with the 2 Determined Chance. We'll get a decent price because Claudio's probably going to take all the money out of the Jazzy Idea mare, Bourbon Courage here with the 5 Metal Magician, your top pick.
Yeah, Determined Chance comes out of a pretty good race, one of those better 2-year races in the spring, back in April. Decent return try at Charlestown. He probably got away from him early, but the blinkers on, bring more focus. He might get tangled up with the 4 Dynamic Dynasty for Scott Lake, who's going to bring some speed to the table. I go with the 5 Metal Magician. How about this? Last 90 days, 2-year-old first-time starters, Claudio's 4 for 6, and I think he's won his last 4. If we're going back. ROI of 663. Jazzy Idea, incredible. Really, really good mare. 8 for 18, 6 of those wins on the turf, $450,000 in earnings. Only sibling, though, was Awesome Jazz, was 1 for 10. But I tell you, spent a decent amount. Okay, decent price, $37,000. Protected here. Just some kind of steady. Nothing just catching your eye workouts. Maybe the horse just has pure talent, some maintenance works to keep it going. So this guy, Metal Magician, I'm going to ride the wave here with Claudio. Just, simply percentages for me.
Well, Claudio and Bourbon Courage are one of your leading freshman sires in the region, the sire of that long shot winner in the finale yesterday, 2 shots for Merriman. So Bourbon Courage on fire, Claudio on fire. You get Ricardo Chappie and Claudio 30% together. So no problem there. So, the 5 Metal Magicians going to take a lot of money at the windows. I use the gelding in my exacta. The 7 I didn't use here. The 7 Rock the Comet for Gary Capp. Gary Capp very good with his maidens making their second start. I overlooked that a little bit, and you're getting 5 pounds off with the Bug Rosales.
Yeah, that's just the key there. The second start percentage is strong. And I might have this horse lined a little high at 12, maybe 8. I don't think I'd take any less than 6 on Rock the Comet, but the mare was all right, 6 for 26. Lone Sib 0 for 6, but, okay enough effort. Brought a little bit of a late life to the table, and as you say, I'm just going to play that second out and going through this horse underneath in my exactas. But, I think that the speed's going to be okay here with the 2 and the 4. This 5's going to have to be tied on.
Right. All right, so nice maiden 40 there in the 4th. Let's get a quick commercial break. When we come back, late pick 5 starts in race 5. The Stronach 5 starts in race 8. We'll check it all out right after this.
When it comes to getting back in the game, there's only one team to turn to. The team more high school, collegiate, and professional athletes train and recover with. That team is MedStar Sports Medicine. For more than 30 years, MedStar has served as a leader in the diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitation of orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Ranked among the top programs in the Maryland and Washington regions, we offer rapid access to athletes of all levels. Let the pros who treat the pros treat you. MedStar Sports Medicine.
All right, welcome back. Let's check out the late pick 5 starts in race 5. No carryover. They hit it yesterday. Paid well. Paid a little over $1,400 yesterday. You had that long shot winner in the finale. As always, that industry low 12% takeout.
How about the early pick 5 too? Talking about the pick 5s, I think it paid 500 and some.
That's right. It did pay
the highest.
500.
Yeah, the top 880, I believe.
Yeah,
I mean,
paid well.
And you got to jump in on these pick fives.
Yep,
Man.
that low 12% takeout means more money back in your pocket when you hit the pick fives. All right, so race 5, nice maiden 40 for 2-year-olds, going 6 furlongs, scratch to 2, Lord Tiz, and that's it. Still nice 8-horse field, and the 6, Just Wave and Smile, is going to be a monster favorite in here, 4 to 5 morning line. Let's show you the video of the debut, November 17th, right here at Laurel against maiden special weight. Got bet down to the favorite this day, right?
Yeah, got hammered down $1.30 to 1. Just put the pressure on Whiskey and You. Was able to kind of snag a short lead in the stretch. Whiskey and You is going to come back out of this race to go ahead and win. But I tell you, look like, he was just going to be gone right here. And like I say, maybe this is why the blinkers are going on today. Just couldn't really kind of kick away. It looked like this horse had plenty of horse. Ruiz kind of sets his horse down, leaving the quarter pole. You expected him to just kind of shake away and open up. He really didn't. Edges cleared the 16th pole. The eventual winner, Road to Rail. This was a good rail day. Shifted out late to come rallying to nail him. Maybe a little bit loafing there, but, man, encouraging debut. And Dale Capps, how about this? Second out. Past 3 years on the dirt, 9 for 16. 56% with the maiden, second out with an ROI of 438. That is on the dirt. We talked about Whiskey and You coming back to win. Another horse, I think, tapping the glass, came out of there, stand to win. So, yeah, Just Wave and Smile for me. Yeah, I'm going to eat the chalk in race 5.
All right, so a cold 6-1-3-4 there in the 5th. The 6 going to be a heavy favorite. Let's move along here. Race 6, we kick off the late pick 4. We're going 7 furlongs, claiming $25,000 for 2-year-old Scratch. The 4, Bodeflex, who was 5 to 2 morning line, so that changes the complexion of the race. The 8, Taskiness, is out as well. So I end up on the 9 here, Boat Over the Hill, a recent winner, going a mile for Jamie Ness against starter allowance, and finds a nice condition today. A 2-time winner. You get McCarthy, the leading rider, off that 3-win day yesterday. So I'll go with the 9, Boat Over the Hill. Not going to be 9 to 2 with the scratch of Bodeflex, right?
Yeah, turning back in distance, just a furlong to the 7-8 should work for Boat Over the Hill. I'll go with the 2, Rookie Salsa. Rookie Salsa scratched out of a tougher race yesterday, Stan, to go here. The winner that yesterday, we're talking about the Candy Grant for Montgomery. I think he ran at 76 is the initial number. Nobody's going to run, I don't think, a 76 in here first time. Gelding, a little trouble last time. I went back, checked out that replay. A little trouble out of the gate, a little trouble through the stretch, but willing to the wire. Rookie Salsa, hey, yeah, you think it'll drop. They're giving up on the horse. This is a horse they paid $15,000 for and got a stakes win out of it in its second start. The right kind of move. This is how you manage a horse. I like Rookie Salsa with a better break, I think, can stalk and pounce this afternoon.
Yeah, trying to regain his best strides. The first time gelding today. He's made over $100,000. So we like the same 4 horses there in race 6. Let's turn the page here. Race 7, a big field going a mile. Maiden 2-year-olds. Maiden claiming $10,000 for 2-year-olds going a mile. A big 10-horse field. No scratches. Scratch the 11 off the AE. No scratches in the body. So nice big field here in race 7. I go with the 9 on top. Gone Home is going to be one of your favorites. Good third last out, going 6 furlongs. Rallied from about mid-pack that day to finish a good second with a decent number. That was against Maiden, dropping the Maiden 10 for the first time. He's been in good form his last couple races. Now, he ran just okay. He ran an all right 5th. Beaten 4.5 when he went a mile for Maiden 25. But he's going a mile today for Maiden 10. Big difference, and you get 5 pounds off with Victor Rosales. So I'll take a shot here with Gone Home on top.
Okay, and I'm sure everybody out of that race, Kevin Woody, obviously named for the Jocks agent. Man, he ran game as could be that day.
Sure.
Man, he ran too good to lose. But I go, here we go. Here's the other Velasquez horse, the 3, Wildwood North. I had the inside, was a little bit of a bad actor in the gate, flashed a little bit of speed before fading. I think this horse is going to come right back, a little bit of drop with the leg 6 on, the blinkers on. These are all positive angles. Good ROI moves for this trainer. Hey, I don't see a lot of true speed in here. Let's go, Flores, right to the front.
All right, yeah, I didn't use that horse.
Same angle as a horse early, Stan.
You'll get a big price there, 10 to 1 or more maybe on the 3, Wildwood North. Blinkers on, first time Lasix. You get a 10-pound bug coming to town for Danny Velasquez, a 20% winning outfit. The 5, we both like the 5 here, 14 Carat now in the Ricky Silliman barn. Kevin Gomez will ride third, the beaten favored at this level, going a mile last out. And he gets another couple shots. It's not the toughest group.
No.
He'll be right there. He might not win it, but he's going to be right there today with Kevin Gomez.
Yeah, he and the 1 come out of the same race. The 5, I think, that was a Beesecker horse. Was over at that sale at Timonium. They went pretty quick early, and this horse kind of made the first move, and it just took enough out of them late that they allowed the 1 to go by. But I like the experience 57 Chevy moving up with the blinkers. I know this horse can get the route of ground, just kind of your steady closing type. I think we'll grab a piece in here. Let's try a shot with the 3, the little price shot of 10-1.
All right, let's turn the page here. Race 8 kicks off that popular national wager. The Stronach 5 starts in Race 8, our feature of the day. Guaranteed $100,000 pool in the Stronach 5. It paid over $33,000 last Friday. There's the racetracks involved: Laurel Park, Gulfstream, and Golden Gate. Let's check out the lineup of races. Starts 3:52 Eastern Time. Laurel Park Race 8 kicks it off. Then Gulfstream Race 8. Gulfstream Race 9, then Leg D is Golden Gate Race 3, then Leg E, Gulfstream Race 10. Let's check out my ticket. I have a very affordable $54 ticket. I have a single. I'm 3 deep at Laurel Park. I like the 1 Tappin' Cat, the 4 Hammerin' Ammer, and also the 8 Jaffazo. I single on a 9-5 shot there in Leg B. That's Gulfstream Park Race 8. I single on the 4, and then I'm 3 deep in Leg C and D, and then just a couple favorites to wrap it up, Leg E at Gulfstream Race 10. So there's my ticket, $54 play. You can study that ticket some more on the website, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section. Let's see if I can get live in Race 8. It's a tough, nice feature of the day. A 2 other than allowance, optional claiming $35,000, 3 and up, going a mile. Scratch the 3, Bust Off. Scratch the 5, Fort Peck, and the 6, Saratoga Bob.
Yeah.
The 5 and the 6 were long shots. Bust Off was 8-1. I end up on the 1 here, Tappin' Cat, in very good form. We have a video spotlight of his last race, a 3-year-old by Tri-Tap here. Guy ran a lifetime best number. Here's the start last out.
Yeah, we're going to watch it pinballed around a little bit at the break, and I tell you, this was a tough go for Tappin' Cat every which way. You wanted to slice it up a little steady there into the first turn. Gets in a little bit of a jackpot again. It's going to check, moving around the first turn towards the backstretch run. River Deep is going to be able to edge clear there and set the early pace. But I tell you, Tappin' Cat showed just a ton of heart to overcome all of his adversity. Look at this. You know, what do we call that? Water skiing, up in the press box. Into the backstretch was Tappin' Cat.
And here he is.
Finally regroups, makes a move, gets the lead. He has to deal with Tough Hassambre, who's had a good trip in there that day. But unfortunately, kind of a lay-in there, a little contact late. And then subsequently, he's going to unfortunately get DQ'd out of the win that day. But, man, his form is really just going onward and upward right now for Gary Cap. Just has to avoid that kind of hard trip early, and he's going to be a major player in the 8th race, our feature here. Quality field of 6 now.
So I have him on top. You pick him second. The 4 we both like here, Hammerin' Ammer, now in the Brittany Russell barn. This horse has some back class. He's made over $250,000. 5-year-old son of Jumpstart, a Maryland bred here for Brittany Russell. Sheldon Russell will ride. This horse last couple races, not very good in the Brad Cox barn, but a real big effort. Last February, fired a 97 buyer, beaten ahead by a next out winner there, a preservationist. So he runs that kind of number today. That could put him right in the winner's circle.
Yeah, I think Brittany Russell, she's done a phenomenal job. Just kind of burst on the scene, doing the right work, attracting the right kind of owners, and just everything she rolls out there on the track looks good. They run good. Hammerin' Ammer, comes back to a track that he really likes too. He likes Laurel Park. He's fresh. I think he's got some speed to bring to the table. Yeah, Musical America might go. I think he kind of prompt just outside of him. That's kind of the deal. The one drawing the rail at a mile. I think horses win. Winning percentages are good from the rail, but you have to do a little extra usually when you break from that inside. Sometimes it costs you a length or so, but Hammer and Amber I think might get the jump on Tapping Cat. But we're gonna have a real good horse race. And Jaffazo, he was just hampered by that slow pace last time. Hung out wide. He just started spinning his wheels from the 5/16 pole home. I think he can come back with a good effort today.
Sure. All right. So nice feature of the day here. Race 8 to kick off the Stronach 5. We both like the same 4 horses. Let's turn the page here. Race 9, we're going 6 furlongs, claiming 5,000, 3 and up, A in 6 months, never won 4, scratched to 5, Spartiatus, who was 7-2. That's the only scratch. Still a nice 8-horse field. I end up on the 3 here. Swing Step is 3-1 morning line. The 2 is going to be the favorite because of McCarthy and McMahon. But Swing Step, I think, ran a better race last out, but lower profile connections here. Chucky Houghton and the Bug, Victor Rosales. So I'll take an $8 win price here on Swing Step. My top pick, been in very good form his last couple races at this level.
Yeah, he fought hard every step of the way. Now, the key to that race, so that opening quarter was soft. 23-2, gave him a little breather. He's never really kind of been that up-close kind of presser, right to the front kind of a horse for the most part. You see a couple little races on the page where he was close, but usually he sits back and makes the run. I thought Here's the Jetpack improved. We liked him last time. He had a little bit of trouble late. Couldn't quite catch the horses that had the break up top. I think he can maybe turn the tables on Swing Step. I think Drive at Night's going to be a user as a closer here. Drops out of the open nickel. But how about Top Czar, Jerry Robb? Might have to run a lifetime best. Here's another one, though. Hasn't been seen since August. I think X-Man, go ahead and go. This horse could get brave on the lead for a barn that can really do not much wrong of late.
Yeah, Robb and the X-Man, they're hot. One recent work, a half mile in the mud, a bullet out of fastest out of 4 works, half and 50, not that fast, but does show a recent work. So, all right, so you get a price there, 12-1 there on the 8. Top Czar to blow it up. You had a long shot price in the last race yesterday with 2 shots. Keith likes a long shot on top here in race 9. That's it. We're out of time. Big 9-race program. Nice maiden special weight in the opener to kick off that early pick 5. Nice carryover in the pick 6 starting race 4. Then that's Stronach 5, guaranteed $100,000 pool. That starts in race 8. Big action, a big afternoon of great live racing action here. Looking forward to the 5 stakes tomorrow.
Yeah, get tied on. Get
and
your
the
form
undercard
early.
race is pretty good tomorrow too.
Get your PPs, study them tonight. Quality card. Great job again by the racing office. Everybody involved with putting together that card tomorrow. But hey, first things first. Let's go make some money today. Maybe we can run it right back tomorrow.
Powerful shippers tomorrow.
Yeah.
Peter Miller, Jason Service, bringing in some monsters.
Phones were ringing in that racing office, huh? They were doing their work.
Doing a nice job. There's some local horses. Claudio's got a few local horses waiting for him too.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Dave Rodman, he's coming up next with scratches and changes. Good luck.
Good luck.